everybody. So for this video I decided I would do a 2018's favorites. Now 2018 was a rough year for me. I moved away from home to California. I didn't really know anyone here. It was kind of challenging. I was depressed a lot. I was anxious a lot. And so things started to look up. But through all those bad times, there were some good times. And so I will show you everything I was loving last year. So the number one thing I was obsessed with all year is this lotion. Now, I'm not a huge lotion person. I'm not the biggest fan of lotions. I find them greasy and they don't really moisturize and they're just irritating. But this is made of birch and argan oil and it smells so good and I am way too obsessed with it. I use it way too much, but it smells so good. So for my next favorite would have to be the Maybelline New York Age Rewind Concealer. I love it. It's amazing. Most things I can't find to work on me because they're not full coverage enough. They just look cakey and icky and they flake apart and I just hate it. But this stuff is amazing. So for my next favorites are these sunglasses. I love them so much. I've had them for years and I never actually started wearing them until this year. I don't even know where I got them from, but they look amazing on me. I love them so much. So for my next favorite, it would have to be this deep conditioning hair treatment. Now my hair is super damaged. I bleached it last year and it killed my hair. Like hair just falling out, horrible breakage. I couldn't brush my hair, it was just awful. And so my best friend gave me this stuff that she got and she didn't like. And I used it for the first time and am obsessed with it and my hair feels nice and silky and I just love it so much. So the next thing I was loving was Girl Online by Zoe Sugg. She is one of my favorite YouTubers. I've been obsessed with her for as long as she's been on YouTube. I love her. She's the cutest thing ever. And so I had to get her book. And I'm busy a lot, so it's been hard to read it. But I'm about halfway through, and I love it so much. It's so well written and so cute, and I can't wait to read the next two. And another book that I've been loving this year is Paper Towns by John Green. I love this movie so much. It's one of my favorite movies. I love Cara Delevingne and Nat Wolff. I love them so much. And so when I saw the movie, I knew I had to read the book, and I love it. And once again, I'm a little busy, so I'm about a quarter of the way through, and I love it so far. So a clothing item I've been loving a lot this year are these moccasins. As you can tell, they're worn out and disgusting, but I love them so much. They're all I wear. I have a lot of shoes, and I don't wear a single pair but these 24/7. If I'm not working, I'm in these. I should probably invest in a new pair, but these are so comfortable. So another clothing item I've been loving this year would have to be this shirt. I don't even know where I got it from, but it is so cute, and it's so cute on, whether you want to wear it like this or tuck it into a pair of pants. It goes with anything. I love it so much. And then the last clothing item I was loving this year is this jacket. Now in California it doesn't get cold that much, but I get cold 24/7. I'm always cold. And so my best friend gave me this jacket and I'm obsessed with it. It's the comfiest thing in the world. It's so cute. I love the color gray. It's just my favorite. The movies I've been loving this year I really enjoyed Night School. I'm not a huge Kevin Hart fan. I don't find him funny. He's not my kind of comedian, but I wanted to see it because it's Tiffany Haddish, of course. She's amazing. But then Annie Winters, she is by far my favorite human being at the moment and has been all of last year. I love her so much. So I wanted to see the movie because she's in it and she was amazing in it. So funny and so cute and just one of my favorite movies. And then also the movie Hereditary. It was so confusing and thrillerish, and I'm still not quite sure what the ending was, but I loved it so much. So some of my favorite TV shows of 2018, I love Zack and Mia, which recently got added to Hulu, so I've been binging it like crazy. Once again, Annie Winters is in it. She won an Emmy for it, and her role in it, she does such an amazing job. And then it also stars Kean Lawley, and he does an amazing job too, and I just cry every episode. It's such a sweet show. And I've also been loving Arrow, and now I know Arrow's been on for years and years and years, but I just recently got into it, and all of last year I just binged it. I've gotten through almost all of it that's on Netflix. I've just been binging like crazy, and it's definitely one of my favorite shows. So some of my favorite people to stalk on social media. I am huge on social media. I love Instagram. That's my favorite thing to go on, and I love watching Insta stories. And so I have a few that I just have to watch every time I get on Instagram, and Annie is one of them. I love her Insta stories. She's so cute. And her boyfriend Taylor Bow, I love his. I've also been obsessed with Lauren Gray's Instagram and Colleen Ballinger. Hers is pretty amazing. And I watch Ariana Grande's and Sammy Hanratty. There's just a select few that I just have to watch. So my favorite YouTubers of 2018, I don't have that many of them because the ones that I find, I just become invested and obsessed with them. And so my number one of 2018 was Colleen Ballinger. Now, I watched her the entire time she's been on YouTube with Miranda Sings. I watched her for over 10 years, but this year I became obsessed with her when she got pregnant. And she was daily vlogging, and then on her main channel and her Miranda channel, I just got so invested in her, and she's pretty much all I watched in 2018. But I also watched Gabby Hanna. I've been a fan of hers for too many years. And I recently got into her vlog channel, so I've been watching those, and I love her main channel videos. And I also love David Dobrik. I love his videos. They are hilarious. Even though they're only 4 minutes long, they make me laugh so hard. Songs of 2018. I was obsessed with Lil Annie by Taylor Bow. I probably listened to that song way too much, and I'm pretty sure my husband got annoyed every second I listened to it, but it is such a cute, catchy song, and I just love it. I also like Kick You Out by Lauren Gray. I think Lauren Gray is the cutest little thing I've ever seen. I'm obsessed with her. She's so adorable, and her music is so catchy, and Kick You Out probably is my favorite song from her. I also really liked Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. I anticipated that release, and then the music video, I loved it so much with so many cameos in it. This is definitely probably my favorite video of the year. And then I also really like Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish. I'm obsessed with that song. I prefer the remix she did with Black Bear. That has to be one of my favorite songs ever. Last, my favorite trips of 2018. I didn't go that many places this year. The beach was the main place I went this year just because I grew up in the Midwest, so we don't have beaches out there or oceans out there. So that's probably my favorite place to go is the beach. But I also went to Disneyland this year, which was an amazing experience. I love everything Disney. So to go there and just be in heaven was amazing. My favorite rides were probably Alice in Wonderland, just because I'm biased towards Alice in Wonderland. It's one of my favorite Disney movies ever. I also really liked the Little Mermaid ride. That one was pretty fun. I enjoyed the Haunted Mansion, and Indiana Jones was really fun. Space Mountain was really, really fun. I also went to Universal Studios this year, and it was amazing. We went on the Universal Studios tour ride, and that was really fun. And I loved Harry Potter World. Love Harry Potter so much, so going to Harry Potter World was amazing. I loved being in the Simpsons universe and riding all those rides. Jurassic Park was probably my favorite. I loved that ride so much. I just wanted to continuously go on it over and over and over again. It was by far one of the best trips I took in 2018. That's all I have for my favorites of 2018. Not a whole lot of stuff, because when I find one thing, I tend to like to stick to that one thing, and I don't really like to change my routine very much. So that's all I have for you. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that little bell notification so you know when I post, and comment down below anything that you'd like to see in the future.